Welcome back to this week's show.
I'm Jules.
And I'm Jillian.
Today is March 8th.
This is our third 4 to 9 weeks exam.
Today and tomorrow is the ELA and math exams.
Also, today is the PTSA Spirit Night at Chick-fil-A.
And lastly, today is the track and cross country banquet after school.
Then on Friday the 10th is the last day of the third quarter.
Also on Friday is the 8th grade Spirit Day.
Wear your 8th grade t-shirt and there will be a dance party in the courtyard before school.
Then finally, the week of the 13th through the 17th is spring break.
Now let's get into the show.
Panthers. Lawton Chiles is attending the Orlando Magic game versus Detroit Pistons on Sunday, April 2nd at 6 p.m. Tickets purchased through this offer will have VIP access from 4 to 4:30 to watch the NBA players warm up prior to the game. Tickets will be discounted if you purchase by scanning this QR code.
Hey Panthers, it's your president, Rocco Updike, and I have something really important to show y'all. Come on. Hey Sam, what's all this?
Oh, this is the student council bake sale where everything's $1. Hi, Rachel.
Wow, Rice Krispie treat. Can I have one Rice Krispie treat, please?
$1. Wow.
Can I have an Oreo?
Sure. $1, please.
I only have $10, so you'll give me change or something.
Sorry, we can't make change. We only accept $1 bills.
Okay.
Thank you. Hello. What do you sell?
We're selling all types of cookies, including Oreos, Chips Ahoy, Teddy Grahams, and Rice Krispie treats.
Wow, that's such a good deal!
Panthers, join me on Thursday, March 9th for our bake sale. Bring your dollars and grab a quick breakfast.
I'm looking forward to watch the basketball team after spring break.
I'm excited for the basketball game.
I'm looking for upcoming basketball and next year's track and cross country.
I'm excited for cross country because I just want to run.
I'm excited for track or cross country because I like to be with my friends and I like to run.
Hear about the football player whose heart stopped on field? Damar Hamlin was a football player for the Buffalo Bills who had a cardiac arrest mid-game. We're going to see what caused this, but first, let's see what the students think. What do you think happened to Damar Hamlin?
I think he just had a, like an incident during the game and he just had a cardiac, I don't know what it was, but it was like cardiac arrest or something.
I think that he went for the tackle, but he must have just hit it weird and went into cardiac arrest after he standed.
I think he died, then he came back to life, like Aquaman.
I think he got like a cardiac arrest.
According to the news, he got hit during a game and went into cardiac arrest and barely survived.
According to Erica Edwards from NBC News, Hamlin tackled Bengals receiver T. Higgins, whose shoulder appeared to collide with Hamlin's chest. Hamlin stood up after the tackle but collapsed seconds later. A statement from the Bills said that Hamlin suffered a cardiac arrest, a condition when the heart stops beating properly. In such cases, there is nothing wrong with the heart, said Dr. Hari Tandri. A healthy heart, when hit with blunt force at a specific time, can launch into an abnormal and potential deadly rhythm. A spokesperson for the American Heart Association Dr. Kamila Sasson, said it's not about how hard of a hit it was, it's actually about the timing of when the blow happens. An article from the American Heart Association states most cardiac arrests occur when a diseased heart electrical systems malfunctions. This malfunction causes abnormal heart rhythms. Some cardiac arrests are also caused by extreme slowing of the heart's rhythm. Now you know what happened to Damar Hamlin. He is okay and is recovering with great progress. This is Jenna from Paws52 signing off.
What are stop motions? Stop motions are animations that are captured one frame at a time with physical objects that are moved between frames, and they're really easy to make. So here's how to make a stop motion. First, think of what you want to make. I'm going to make a little scene with Play-Doh. Then comes the hard part. You have to move your object a little, take a picture, move it again, and take a picture again. Do this over and over until you have the full motion. Make sure to keep your camera steady or else it won't look good. And when you put all the pictures together, you'll get something like this. And you're done. It's really simple to make a stop motion, but it takes a lot of patience.
How does being an athlete affect how well you do in school?
Positively affects my grades because it makes me want to, because my parents tell me grades first and then sports, and if I want to play the sport I have to keep up my grades.
Definitely it helps you because you're with your friends and stuff, and you can maybe do some studying time after it or something. But yeah, you just gotta stay on top of your work so you can play. And then think about it this way: if you get a C or lower, you don't play sports. So it pushes you to get good grades.
Vigorous exercise improves blood flow to the brain, thereby improving alertness and intellectual functions, such as thinking, learning, decision-making, and processing information. Having a busy schedule from playing sports and keeping up with your homework so young helps you learn to organize, manage your time, and get everything done right on time. It also prevents you from procrastinating for too long. Student athletes earn up to 40% higher test scores. Physically active children are 15% more likely to attend college. Former student athletes tend to earn significantly higher income than those who did not play sports. Participation in team sports result in a higher GPA for both high school boy and girl athletes. Some critics argue that if student athletes' GPA are higher than that of non-athletes, it's because a minimum grade point average is required to play sports, and students who wish to do so strive to achieve that GPA.
Hey Panthers, I'm Hannah, and today I'm going to be asking you, Panthers, why do you think people are interested in surfing?
Because they want to have another way to transport water in water.
Because they like the water.
Because it's a fun sport to partake in.
Because it's cool.
Well, coming from first-hand experience, since I surf in my spare time, just it's an interesting sport. It's fast. People probably like it because it's fast. You gotta be, on the correct timing. That's probably why people are interested.
Probably because of the adrenaline and just if they enjoy swimming in general, it's probably a good activity to do.
The first surfing references were found in Polynesia. The Polynesians had brought surfing to Hawaii, then the sport later on became viral. In 1953, the Waikiki Surf Club hosted the first international surfing championships for men and women at Makaha, Hawaii. Wood was phased out in favor of polyurethane foam and fiberglass in the late 1950s.
Hey Panthers, did you know that being bilingual helps you on the SAT?
Being bilingual means that you can speak 2 or more different languages fluently.
So what is the SAT? The SAT is a standardized college admission test in the United States.
So why do bilingual students do better on the SAT?
Hello, what's your name?
Mia.
What grade are you in?
7th grade.
Do you know why students do better on the SAT if you're bilingual?
I believe students do better on the SAT because they have more opportunities if they speak more than one language.
What's your name?
Mrs. Bass.
What grade do you teach and what do you teach?
I teach 2 levels of grades. I teach 7th grade civics and 8th grade U.S. history.
What other language do you speak other than English?
I actually speak French.
Why do you think being bilingual helps you on the SAT?
The root words that help me in French, that I see in French, will help me in the wording. Sometimes hard words that I couldn't really understand what they meant. Everything pretty much comes from Latin, so a couple words probably helped me that I knew French.
The results showed a correlation between being bilingual and having better brain functionality. And other studies showed that those who grew up naturally bilingual are better at convergent thinking or producing one correct answer.
I'm Parth, and I'll be checking off. Bye, Panther!
Look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head.
Oh my God!
Hi, I'm Miss Dean, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the history of memes on the internet. So, memes, as we have come to know them, are kind of like a visual representation of feelings, thoughts, and sometimes they're just plain jokes. From my understanding and my recollection, the first memes that kind of came around were early Flash animations, where Flash was a type of animated cartoon on computers. And there were some early ones like the Dancing Baby, then there was this one called Badger, 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 where it was just a bunch of badgers just kind of doing these aerobics, which was always kind of fun. And over time, as internet and technology has evolved, so have the memes. Some memes can be used just for jokes. Some memes are shared to spread ideas and awareness for certain things. But with memes, we do sometimes have to be careful what we share with them, because sometimes memes can be turned into negativity or hate. The way that memes kind of first started coming around, as you guys know of them, are in still pictures, like with stock images or well-known cartoons like the dog on fire saying, "This is fine." But the main thing that you have to think about before you create memes or share memes is, what is the intent of the meme? If it's a joke, is that joke geared towards a person or a group? Is that going to be helpful or hurtful? And that's just one thing you need to make sure of when you create memes and or think of memes, is that they can really carry a message to a lot of different people. And that message can be either fun or it can be not fun.